Good evening. The news tonight is dominated by a huge blaze at the Allied Colloids chemical plant in Bradford. Emergency services were on standby this afternoon to evacuate the west of the city as thick black smoke drifted across the sky. 24 people were taken to hospital with minor injuries.
The scale of the fire is plain to see. At its height, the blaze sent flames leaping more than 50 feet into the air. As many as 200 firefighters battled to douse the flames, initially with little success. The incident started shortly after 2 o'clock, when a full emergency alert went into operation and the workforce was evacuated. By tonight, 24 people had been injured. Most were firefighters, although some members of the public have been treated for eye irritations, with fumes dispersed over a wide area by strong winds.
We were instructed earlier to close all the doors, the delivery doors and the office doors and that. And I assume they thought that there may be some risk to the staff, and to get the staff to leave the building as quickly as possible.
We have been advised that the product itself and the fumes are not representing a serious hazard to residents of the surrounding area at present.
A short time ago, the blaze was described as contained but not out. Although the danger has apparently passed, ambulance crews are still on standby and firefighters are expected to remain at the scene throughout the night.
Management at Allied Colloids say a full investigation into the cause of the fire will begin immediately, and so far there's no evidence of any toxic chemicals involved.
There are no toxic materials in that warehouse, so that smoke should not be toxic. Obviously, due to the quantity, people, as previously advised by the fire officer and the ambulance personnel, should seek medical advice if they're having any problems.
That's it tonight. Now the national weather forecast from Peter Cockroft. Good night.
Good evening. Not to be outdone by the thunderstorms over the UK last night, it's been raining in El Dorado. No, not the fictitious one in Spain, but the one across in Kansas in the United States. They've had 45 millimetres of rain in just 6 hours. Now that's about 1 inch and 3/4. Let's turn our attention back to the UK though, and by the evening that heavy, thundery, more persistent rain had moved right the way northwards and was heading out into the northern North Sea. But as you can see, there are some echoes elsewhere. There are 1 or 2 showing up down in southeast England, up through the Irish Sea and across Scotland as well, showing that there are still some showers around. But this ridge of high pressure should kill those showers off, and then tomorrow we're going to find this weather system coming in from the Atlantic, and that's going to run in and bring some cloud and rain into northwestern parts of the British Isles. But for tonight, I think generally a dry night, just the odd shower still left in the west, but clearing skies inland will mean temperatures down to about 8 to 12 Celsius. Now it will be a much cooler, a much fresher night tonight, so there shouldn't be any problems getting to sleep. Tomorrow then, starting off quite bright, a bit of sunshine around as well, but later on in the day we'll find more persistent rain getting into Northern Ireland. That'll be late afternoon, early evening, eventually working its way into the western side of Scotland very late on in the day. But further south we'll find the cloud filling in here as well, and that cloud could be deep enough just here and there to give the odd shower. The winds will be picking up ahead of that weather system coming in from the Atlantic, from the south, turning quite breezy up through the southwest approaches, the Irish Sea and that western side of Scotland. But lighter winds across in the east, and temperatures here could get as high as 23 degrees, whereas up to the northwest, where there's going to be more in the way of cloud, between about 16 and 18 Celsius. On to Thursday, and this cold front will be bringing some rain into western parts of the British Isles. Eventually by Friday it'll work its way across to the east. So that's where we're going to find that cloud and rain. We will find some brighter weather beginning to get into Northern Ireland, eventually up to the northwest, some brighter showery weather, but some of those showers could turn out to be quite heavy, the rain moving eastwards.